What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to On the Warpath. Your boy Sanchez 405 with you. If you're new, make sure you click that subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime there's new content posted. And as always, like, comment, and share this video because y'all know what we do here, fam. We talk about the Washington Commanders, and thankfully and unbegrudgingly, this is the final game of the 2025 season, a season that we can put behind us in the rearview mirror. Something we always say. It looks like for the last umpteen years outside of last year, we can say in week 18 or the last week of the season that it is finally time to put it behind us. Philadelphia Eagles coming up here, and they aren't going to be playing a lot of their starters as their playoffs fate has already been decided. But we still have a little bit more time to go here with you and have some stuff going on through the off season and everything like that. Hopefully, I say it every year, but I'm going to try and do a little bit more mobilely and not just from the sitting and get you some quick videos out there, especially tomorrow. We know that there's a lot of news that may be coming out the pipe. It looks like Cliff Kingsbury is going to interview for the Giants job and the Giants job, the Titans job. Excuse me, I said Giants and the Giants. But so that's good for him. He's done a lot of great work here in Washington, and he deserves to be recognized as one of the up and coming NFL minds, offensive minds, with his potent air raid system that we've seen in the last 2 years here in Washington. He deserves to have a second chance in the NFL, and I look forward to seeing Cliff get that, hopefully in the AFC South and hopefully with the Tennessee Titans and Cam Ward to make him successful as he's made Jaden Daniels successful in his rookie year and in the second year that's kind of that's fallen short. Moved up to the sixth pick. Don't really care. Doesn't matter to me. We're gonna pick somebody there. I don't care where we pick at or whatever. It's about getting better, and if that means y'all, but people talk bad about how Adam Peters drafted. You look at it. I don't care, Frost. I don't care if we're at fifth, sixth, 10th. It doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you. Adam Peters didn't do a bad job in this past draft. I know this is contrary to popular belief and demands, um, but I think he did all right. Connery, okay, he probably wasn't the ideal pick there, but homeboy played tough. He got his lumps in. Um, who do we have? Jalen Lane, two punt, led the league with punt returns for touchdowns. He had two of them. He had a lot. He needs a lot more growth and development there. We had Bill in the seventh round, right? I feel like the only guy who really didn't, Trey Amos too. The only guy that really didn't pan out, and that was a coin toss, would be Cade Madrano. We didn't see him that much. We didn't see him hardly any. But if you go back and look at it, this draft was bad for 5 picks. That's an 80% a contributor. We have 4 out of those 5 guys contribute. That's an 80% hit rate right there. So I think it's a positive. I think that's a positive. People might be a little, they may be a little jaded with old Adam Peters, but for the most part, I think he did good. Shout out to Miles Garrett. Yeah, cheers to him. I know you care about it. I don't care about draft picks. I really don't. F those picks. Oh, we go out here and beat Philadelphia today with Josh Johnson. And then let the picks lay where they must. Let's see here. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. This is from last week when we visited we went and visited the family for Christmas, which I was at the game. So, yeah, I got to live through that beautiful, beautiful nightmare. Yeah, Nicole. Oregon's looking pretty good, man. They're looking pretty good. Excuse me. We're ready to lose. Who they play? Indiana. I don't know. I know it's hard to beat a team twice. Indiana better watch out for Kirk sitting at for Oregon and Dan Lanning and them. And they might run into the cocaine-induced Miami Hurricanes with Michael Irvin, but Indiana and Miami for the chip. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I hear you. You have a good Christmas, good New Year. We had a good New Year, good Christmas. Trying to get my voice back. Lord help me. Just been out the last few days. I say last 2 weeks where I had the flu about 3 weeks ago, right before Christmas, the week before Christmas, but powered through it. And doing good. Mendoza to the Raiders. Yeah, Pete Carroll's getting ready to get fired too, or led astray, run amok, however you want to call it. So, no, he should have stayed. Should have stayed retired. That's what he gets for going to those senior days at the casino out there in Vegas. Just doesn't work for him. So yeah, and I'm gonna be on live on another platform as well called Assist. Y'all can go and check that out. Got a PS5. Congratulations to you. Must have been a good kid this year. So good for you, Nicole. As I'm trying to see if this works now. There we go. We're good to go. Good to rock and roll. We're up on assists. So shout out to the folks on assists, running the scoreboard and everything. So shout out to Sean. Talked to him earlier this week. I'm gonna try this out for the first time. I had that running scoreboard. Of course, we'll do it here the same way we always do. So I think I still have to go. I think we're good to go. Yeah, we're live here. So shout out to everybody um for tuning into us. But let's see, no Jaden Daniels, no Marcus Mariota, no Laramie Tunstall. So those guys are inactive, of course. Sam Hartman, which man, they should let Sam Hartman get some burn today. If you really want to solidify the draft status, you got to go and get Jaden Daniels' best friend, right? Got to get him to go out there. Who else do we not have for today? No Chase Edmonds, no Jalen Holmes, no Sheldon Day. Also, I see some Jeff Driscoll too. That'd be good. Against the Iggies. So as y'all can see, I'm not wearing my headset today. I had my the Raiders lock up the number one pick. Um I had a emergency happen today. I lost my docking station. So I'm doing everything, pumping everything up by itself. So through my computer. So I had to sacrifice something. So I had to go back to the old way I did it, and that's with this speaking into mic. So that'd be fun. But man, I tell y'all, it's been a crazy season for us, and I mean it sucks. It just seems like at the chance that I remember sitting here in January, and I thought, hey, this team, we're on our way. We are on our way. And I did not know that we were back on our way to nowhere and back to square one for the most part. Looks like we're going to be needing to get two new coordinators, whoever that might be. I imagine Dan Quinn might try and snatch up Al Harris from the Bears. He's done well there with that secondary and everything. So shout out to Al Harris. Bring him on up here. Dave Brown, what's up, Dave Brown? Appreciate you reposting the stream on X. Shout out to you, sir. Hail to the W, as Paul was saying. Hopefully we got Paul on. He called me earlier, but I was dealing with this stuff. A lot of the fault to this season is on AP, Dan Quinn, and the players also, man. It's on them. Everybody started acting like fans. And you say, Corey, what do you mean by acting like fans? I mean that we started reading our own press clippings. We started believing the hype. We were the Vegetas of our own demise. We thought that we could take on Cell, and we couldn't even beat him in his second form. It's always saying like we created a bigger mess than what Goku need to come in and clean up, or Gohan need to come in there and clean up. Yes, I'm a Vegeta hater, and I live by that standard for the younger generations. Alex Hoy, what's up? We've reached the end. Yes, we have, brother. Yes, we have, Alex. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Seeing you had some. Look, he had a heck of a semester at Salisbury, man. I'm still waiting to no Friday. So is your show back on Fridays? I'll make sure I listen. Haven't had opportunity on any Fridays really to listen to anything, but it's getting normalized. So when you get back to class, and if you do it on Fridays, holler at me, bro. If you need somebody to come talk to you, hey, just hit me up and I'll join in with you as well. But excuse me. Um, yeah, we believed our own hype, man, and that's what happens to you. And we went out here, our guys. I said at the beginning of the season, I'm like, we need pass rush. We need a pass rush. We need to get somebody who is going to uh, strike fear into the opposing defense. We didn't do that. We didn't do that in the draft. We did not do that in free agency, and we decided that the only person that would instill fear in anybody was Von Miller. But yeah, this isn't 2016. This is 2025. So 9 years later, homeboy does not strike fear in anybody like he used to. But we thought, hey, that this was the guy. This was the Billy Badass that we thought could come in here and turn the tide for the Burgundy Gold. That didn't happen. Did not happen. All right. On winter break. Show will return at the end of my okay. All right. I'll be looking forward to it then. I'm gonna be listening. I will be listening to you, Alex. Yeah, so that's where my mindset was. And then we made these missteps. We got these older guys who were role players on other teams, Jonathan Jones, Dietrich Wise, right? Guys who may be great guys, great soldiers and everything, did round winning. But Dietrich Wise, second game of the season, was it popped his Achilles? Has season-ending injury there. Jonathan Jones missed half of the season, and he's been burnt toast coffee time ever since. And we're older. Bobby Wagner playing 100% of the snaps. I don't even think Bobby's missed a snap this year. And at his advanced age, and I'll continue to say that's elder abuse. That is elder abuse. That should be that's a red flag. With Atlanta's win, Carolina is now the NFC North champion. I love that, just for the fact that you have three teams tied at 8-10. 8-9, and Carolina Panthers back in after losing last week. They back on yesterday. They back into the final playoff spot there. It's good to experience that. It's good to have experienced guys in the locker room. Experienced guys in the locker room that helped us last season, but you can't be the oldest team in the league. You never win it. Well, that's not necessarily true. The fact of the matter is they cannot be your key guys. We had guys last year, key guys that were like right at that age. I think Fowler last year, he was the leading sacker. I think he was at 29. He might have been 30. They can't be your role. They cannot be key components to your team. We look last year, Terry McLaurin, even down the stretch, Olamide Zaccheaus was big for us. He wasn't 30. Your running backs aren't 30. That's a no-no in the backfield to have guys that were 30 years old. So there's a lot that we can sit there and point fingers at, but at the end of the day, it's all on the people in Ashburn, from the front office to the coaching staff. You're going to see a lot of changes for sure. And hopefully we can put this season to rest. Apparently there's a lot of games at 425 today, so we'll buckle up for that. I'm not having Eckler. Not having Eckler after 2 games. Yeah, I forgot Eckler popped his Achilles. Yeah, but you can't go into a season and say that Austin Eckler is your primary back either. And that was another question about having guys in there. Why was Eckler still in there? Why was JD still in there? Towards the end of the game was out of hand. You couldn't win the game. And on Thursday night, especially on these Thursday nights, I talked to a buddy of mine, and we kind of came to the same consensus that if things aren't going the way for the road team, you might as well just punt and take the mini bye week and then head on to the following week, which we did. We took the following week and we went and we beat the Raiders. And Houston beats Indianapolis. Houston going to the playoffs. Yeah, not having Eckler was rough for sure, for sure, for sure. Marcus, what's up, man? What's up, my brother? I hope you had a great holiday. Yeah, it was great, man. I hope you did as well. Um, it was good outside of going to see a loss. Uh, and on Christmas, it was a good day. It was a good day, and y'all can see those videos. I got those videos on my Facebook. I think I put it on Instagram also, and then I got a picture of Tressway um, on the on the stories here on YouTube. So y'all check those out. Alex says, "Had great injury luck last week. This season was that last year was different to say. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Also, you know what was happening as well last year. We didn't commit as many turnovers, and we were forcing turnovers. I don't know what our turnover differential was this year compared to last year, but I know it's in the negatives because we just continue to throw interceptions, put the ball on the carpet, and we didn't convert on fourth downs and third downs like we should have and like we needed to this year. That is another combination. But like I said, going back to the beginning, we believed our own hype. And that goes for everybody in that room in Ashburn. They got the new locker rooms and everything, and they put lipstick on a pig. And guess what? Tutty is still ugly. Don't matter how much lipstick you put on the brother. Tutty is still ugly. I'll leave it at that. David Clark, what's up, man? The Giants have just beaten the Cowgirls. Does that change our picks? And yes, I think it does. It does. It's no thinking to it. I don't know where it's at. No matter the results of today's game, we pick no less than seventh. Could get a top 3 pick if the Jets and the Cardinals found a way to win. So the Giants have already won. So we were to lose, which I don't see how that works, but we will both finish with 4-13 records. But somehow I just feel like we're going to find a way to screw around and win the day. Commanders can end up with third pick. It's time to reset the roster. I mean, Marcus, we say reset the roster, but they've been doing this all season. They've been doing this for the last 2 years, going into the third year. They've hired a whole bunch of assassins, and they reset the roster. How many players are on this roster that was on here at the end of the 2023 season? I'd say we probably flipped 75% of the roster since then. If we go through Terry, Tressway, I don't even think any of the linemen, Wiley, Chris Paul. I'm just thinking this off the rip. Quan Martin, Jeremy Reeves. That's a Tress. That's like 7 players I can think of right now off the rip. It's what it is. We would like a new year for some a new year win. Yeah, exactly, Levi. Oh God, yes, yes, absolutely. It's not the fact that I'd move on from Cliff, Alex. It's the fact that Cliff has done such a great job in Washington, doing innovative things with this air raid offense that I believe that his services are needed elsewhere in the National Football League. I really do. Yeah, I really do. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I'm balding on this side, and then this side is just like anyway. Yeah, so I think that he needs to go and take it. It's like LeBron James, right? He was so talented with the Cavaliers, he had to take his talents to South Beach. I think Cliff needs to take his talents elsewhere and just spread the wealth. by Cliff. Strength of schedule, decided draft pick. I think reset means retool. They're all the same thing. Retool and reset are the same thing, to be honest with you. Um, but they continue to do that. They got to find the right guys. Whether that's resetting, whether that's getting new coaches, getting some better coaches in here on the. I really do think from a standpoint of watching Jaden Daniels this year, he regressed, obviously. But there's also situations where he's not sure of what he's looking at. And I do think that is part of the system that he's in. I don't think Cliff did enough to prepare him. I don't think that Tavita did. Tavita's gone to Stanford. We'll see. I don't think David Blau did. Or might be an amalgamation of all of it. So we'll see. Maybe one of those guys become the offense coordinator. But that being said, we got to focus on running the ball more. 11 rushes for 100 some yards. That is not focusing on the run game. That is busting a big ass play and then having some shorter that's having some smaller runs that kind of equal that total there, like Bill did last week. He has 75-yard run. Other than that, you take away those numbers, what does he have? What is he averaging per yard per carry? Art, what's up, brother? Don't Commanders realize we beat ordinary teams last year with last minute drives to win games? It was never going to be a great. You beat who's on your schedule. We're not talking about that with the Broncos. We're not talking about that with New England. We're talking about Drake May being a MVP candidate. We're talking about Bo Nix and Sean Payton. How great we didn't talk about. We're not talking about that with them this year when they're playing ordinary teams. But we talk about that with our own team playing ordinary teams. You see what I'm saying? The league is advantageous. The league is very advantageous. You see a lot of these teams last year who were in fourth place got the Jacksonville Jaguars won. New coach, new scheme, a fourth place schedule. They won the AFC South. They're in contention for the number one seed in the AFC. That's what happens, man. That's exactly what happens. Let's see here. Washington will win the toss and they will defer. Tanner McGee from Stanford. I posted my dark horse DC hires will be Clint Hurt from the Eagles and someone who does more under center and agree with you. Man, run the ball. Teddy E, happy Christmas. Happy New Year to you, man. Watch we mess up and win this game. I don't think it's mess up. Let's win. Man, David, the Chiefs beat teams last minute. Said, yeah, got ring. That's right. Hey, I've seen Commander content creator talk shit about Cliff all year. Yeah, they did, bro. Yeah, you ain't see me here. You have not seen me do that. And Shipley takes it up across the 31. Quan Martin on the stop. And that's where Tanner McKee and company will take over 1st and 10. Oh, Cliff was woeful with his calls this season in red zone. Many times they're 1st and goal, 3 yards, caught the yep. Smith goes in motion, fakes the handoff. McKee looks, fires right. He's got a man. It's Smith across the 45 up to the midfield pipe, where he's forced out of bounds by Jonathan Jones. Key under center. False start. Sean Hockley is your referee. Cameron Latu on the false start. First and 15, ball at the 44. McKee gets sacked in the backfield. Deron Payne, there you go. Okay, Payne. Third sack for Deron Payne of the season. Coming off the edge and just hauled McKee to the ground. And there is Frost. There's your boy trying to get paid. He won't get paid in Washington, but he's going to get paid somewhere. So it'll be 2nd and 21, the 40th sack for the Burgundy Gold this season. So to push him back to the 37-yard line. It'll be delayed handoff. Bixby, left side, gets knocked out of bounds. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Devontae Smith looking to go for 1,000 here. Third and 6. Key gets the chest high snap on 3rd and 9. Fires right. That one over the head of Smith as he looked right. It'll be 4th and 9. It'll be punt time. Travion Henderson just scored a 5-yard touchdown for New England. It's 7-0 Patriots on top of Miami. Sammer's still on the coverage. Armand says, would I re-sign Payne? At this point, no. Let him go on. Treylon Burks, yeah, I'd bring him back for a nominal fee. What's up, Bruce Wayne Glass? Brenton Mann to punt it. Craycraft was there to return it. Dillon on the down. Here comes Washington and the elite Josh Johnson. As I say, he's coming up next on CBS. No guaranteed money, though, right? I say trade him. Trade him, trade him, trade him. Get him on out of here. Yeah, we only be saving that money this time around. Spend that money. Got to spend that cheddar. I spend that money like like me and the wife spent all that money at the Carter store on Christmas Eve. Yeah, we spent a lot of money there for the baby girl. Last game of the season seems that yeah. O line is Coleman, Paul, Allegretti at center, Wiley, and Connery. This is going to be a fire out of the backfield. This is Debo's got a first down up across the 30. So pick up about 16 to the 31. That'll be a first down for Washington as Johnson looked right, found Debo out of the backfield. And that was a problem I had with Washington last on Christmas was the fact they went away from Debo in the second half. It wasn't bad. Nah, I need Bain. Give me Bain. I don't need no Alex Spear. I need Bain. Name like that as Terry goes in motion from left to right. Pistol formation. They're going to hand this one off. This is Bill. So he runs behind his offensive line, and he's going to get snarfed up. Looks like Nolan Smith or Carter on the stop. I see. New York Kitty. Oh, I didn't know Pierce was afraid. My bad, bro. I'm 2nd and 7. Johnson avoids the pressure. Now he's going to run. Slides down across the 35 to the 36. My guy, Jihad Campbell. That's what I want to draft. Oh, the wide receiver. Oh, affirmative action. I see. I like affirmative action in my wide receiver room. I like that. I do. 6'3", 211. Out of the gun, belt high snap. Johnson fires right. He's got a man. That's Terry McLaurin's got a first down across the 40 to the 42-yard line. I like it. I like it. I like this athlete. I do. Guy who looking needs something to prove. Had some productive numbers at Indianapolis. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go take a flyer out on him. Got good size. Oh yeah. Yankoff goes in motion. They'll hand this one off to Bill. Picks up a pair to the 44. You're a hater. You got to stop that. You got to get the look. You've got to give that hate up in your heart, Armand. Armand, I'm so disappointed in you. 2nd and 8. Johnson gets a chest side snap. Voids the pressure. Fires right. Looking for Terry. Terry's looking for a flag. He said, what in the ham sandwich are you looking at? Oh, there's a flag. 5-yard penalty. Yeah, he was hooking them. Scary Burks. Armand, you got to get that heart out of your head. You got to get that hate out of your head, brother. Pistol look. Krosky Merritt comes to the right hip of Johnson, sends it in motion. They're going to play action. Oh, little flea flicker. Johnson lost his handle on, goes to his knees, keeping his eyes downfield, throws that away. See, why do we do this stupid crap? Why? Why do we do this ignorant ass crap all the time? You got a backup center. We haven't done anything sexy all year long besides go to our knees and lose to every opponent, depending on who you ask. Why would we run? Why? 2nd and 10. This is Bill, runs right side, picks up about 4 to the Philly 47. Graham on the stop. Yeah, I saw that, Armand. Look, this is another problem I have. Why do we have to wait for the woman, Scott McLuhan's mistress, to come in here and tell us this when J.P. Finley, John Keim, and all these other cats, what's her name? Nikki Giovanni, all these people, they've had to know this stuff. Johnson, quick screen. This is Debo. Turn it up. Cross the 45 down to the 44-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 3 from the Philly 44. You might as well just go on for it, boys. Like, they knew about this stuff. And you mean to tell me, like, this just didn't happen over time. This was already in the making. They knew this stuff. And then they go, oh, this story comes out Saturday. This comes on game day eve. Trips to the left. Debo in motion. I bet you something stupid's gearing up. Josh fires. Guys, man, that's Terry. Oh, hey, Armand. Who caught that on 4th and 3? Who carried the sticks? Who picked them up? I think that was number 17 in white. First down, burgundy and gold. She's still in the bed with somebody there. No offense to her. I think she probably does great work. It'll be a handoff. Bill hits a wall. What's a good pick? Yeah, but they knew this stuff. They've known this stuff. And you know why I know they've known stuff like that? I'm surprised they just didn't pull the trigger. One, they love the people there in Washington, and they're not trying to make hit pieces out of because they're whores. Every one of them in the media are. You got to be. And I don't mean like, malfeasancy whores. I mean like they sniff a good story. That's what makes them good reporters. Johnson fires, got Terry across the 30, first down to the 24-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 13 and a first down. I did get my son a Terry McLaurin jersey. Everything was 40% off on Christmas. So I got me a Jayden Daniels jersey so him and I could match. Sit in motion. Hand off to Krosky Merritt. Bounce off the right guard. Picks up about 2. Cliff need to go anyway. Steps up. Josh rolling across the 20. He's got a first down. 15 down to the 10. Big run of 13 and a first down for Big Josh Johnson. Looking very elite. Looking like he's 29 instead of 39. That's Raheem Morris's career backup right there. Traylon Burks, dear Lord, if he had picked up a block or something, Josh might have been gone. 4 minutes remain. Washington at the 11. They're going to hand this one off to Bill as he's going to power up the middle. Drags this one down to the 5. Picks up 6. Yeah, he got wheels, but he's still trash. Like, no, every jersey was on sale. So, I mean, there was those throwback. Everything was. Well, I did have a conversation with Tailgate Ted because he sat right in front of us. Salt of the earth, by the way, salt of the earth guy. He said, well, they can't change it. They can't change it this year. The Burgundies will be back this year, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, Ted, I got you. This will be Bill. As Jeremiah Trotter Jr. comes in with the stop. Wearing number 54 in green like his daddy. Played 2 years for Washington in 2002 and 2003. Third and 5 from the Philadelphia 6. Timeout, Washington. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Gotta fill a roster spot, bro. Gotta fill a roster spot. I wouldn't even disrespect Fitzpatrick like that. Belt high snap. Johnson fires left over the head of Burks. The man is big as the Statue of Liberty in the Liberty Bell, and he overthrew the son of a gun on a slant. A 16-play, 74-yard drive that amassed 9 minutes and 41 seconds will probably end in a field goal attempt. Yes, it will. Jake Moody. "24-yarder for Moody off the right hash. Snap, hold, kick on the way up, and he hit it off the pipe. Missed it. Oh, my God. Jeez. You can't make this stuff up. That's hilarious. He made 14 consecutive field goals, and he hit that one off the right pipe. I know some people are happy about that, but damn. Jeez, oh, Christmas. Wow. A 16-play drive, 74 yards, 9 minutes, 48 seconds. You get nothing. You get zilp, zap, nada. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Wow. Wow. I ain't wasting no draft pick on no kicker. Bringing competition. That's where you went wrong last year. Bringing competition. No, you cut Zane Gonzalez and you let Matt Gay say, "Hey, we don't really care about what you do. You can miss as many kicks as you want to. You can bend over as much as you want to, Matt Gay." That's terrible entendre there, but y'all get the point. He made it 6. Well, I'm not drafting no kicker. I'm sorry. With 5, 6, I'm not drafting no kicker. He can make all the 60 yarders he wants to. Ain't drafting no kicker. If he's available free agency, go ahead. Not drafting no kicker. Moody knows the assignment. Not drafting a kicker. Not drafting a kicker. Sorry, guys. There are more holes on this team than a kicker. I get it. If we had luxury kickers, like a luxury pick. I need linemen. And plus he's a junior, so he's probably not coming out of the draft. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, we don't have to worry about Lucas. You're a fan, Kelly. That's why. You're a fan and you're a sick man like all of us. We're sick. We're sick people. We're sick people being fans of this team. Sick, sick, twisted people. Big win for the Warriors. I saw on Friday. Play action. McKee voids the pressure. He's going to get knocked down from behind. Deron Payne. Deron Payne is going to eat today. He's going to feed his family because you know what? There's nothing to play for besides him and putting. He's trying to put film on tape so he can get paid and rob some other franchise. People are upset we need a kicker, but they want us to get a high draft pick. That helps us there. Bigsby. There we go. He's got a first down across the 31. Sammer still trips him up. Yeah, if he's a free agent, yeah. If he's a free agent, sure. I'm not drafting no kicker, y'all. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Won't do it. First and 10 now. McKee, chest out snap, fires right. Got Mr. Feed the Children Smith after a pickup of 8. Jonathan Jones on the stop. New England 14-0 over Miami. Play action McKee, second and 10. Forwards the rush. Almost got tripped up. But he plows ahead for a first down. He was tripped up by Kinlaw. Third and 1. Play action. Fires over the top. Got Smith inside the 35 to about the 33. And that'll be the final play of the first quarter. 27-yard catch. And that's 1,000 yards from Mr. Anorexic there. So he's done. They're going to pull him out. End of the first quarter. Get that incentive, man. Get that money. Trying something new here, y'all. Shit. Give me a second. Let me see. I'll be right back. There you go, y'all. Here you go. We got scoreboard. McKee over the top. Got a man. That one's caught Jahan Dotson inside the 20. It's a first down. Let's see here. I can hear my own stuff. Key hands this off. Bixby powering up the middle. I forget where the sounds go. McKee steps up, fires underneath. He was looking for Shipley. Right through his hands. Third and 7 from the 15. Empty gun, fires over the middle. Calcaterra catches it. Touchdown. Oh, wow. Wow, we wide open. Ross Tucker called it out, too. That's insane, man. That's just crazy. Ron drafted Quan. He did. 7-0 Eagles. Okay, thanks. Just text it to me. Appreciate it. All right. I didn't see it. My bad. Sorry, guys. Uh, uh, thanks. Yeah, Paulie. I was wondering what was going on there. My bad. And this will be Rodriguez powering up the middle, down inside the 30 to about the 25. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I did not realize what was going on. I'm trying to figure out. I'm hearing myself in the background somewhere, and I'm trying to get rid of that sound. Shout out to Paulie. He kept on calling me. Yeah, exactly. Somewhere. I was reading the comments and everything. Lone setback. Rodriguez, this will be an end around handoff to Debo. Picks up two. So all that movement for nothing. All that motion for nothing. Appreciate you, Paulie. Second and 9. Johnson looks, fires left, tipped in the air. That one is knocked down by Traylon Burks. Looking for Debo. Because that would have been an interception. And their homeboy is down on the ground. I figure out where the sound is coming from. So if we lose, we get the third pick at but no, I think Miami and Arizona have to lose for that to happen. How about pass the bell out of the backfield or screen? You know, try to give him some space. Eric, I don't even know why you worried about what Cliff doing right now, bro. I hear you, but they like Debo out on those passes. Hmm. Would that help with strength of schedule though? Hey, appreciate that. Thank you, Art. Trying something different with our friends from Assist. Reed Blankenship. 3rd and 9. Empty gun. Johnson fires over the top. End zone. Burks. He's going to be held on to an end zone. It'll be pass interference. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Yep. That's what I thought, Frost. God, he just ripped him down. Mm. Trent Scott checks in as an eligible receiver. You didn't have to do that, buddy. You didn't have to do that, Bennett, with 2 T's, 2 N's, and 2 E's, and a B. He's looking like a B on that play, too. A bad defensive back, that is. Scott, the fullback, hands one off Rodriguez. He's going to try to plow forward, picks up a half a yard. Oh, got y'all's hands extended like it's a touchdown. Stop that. That's a touchdown. Oh, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Dan said to hell with it. Rodriguez, this time he's in. This time he's in. Touchdown for 1 yard out. Up the gut, up the pipe, up the chute. It's a touchdown. Six rushing touchdown for C-Rod. Moody missed a shorter field goal. Snap, hold, kick on the way, right down the pipe. Moody isn't booty on that play. It's good with 9:03 to go before halftime. It's Washington 7, Philadelphia 7. Let's go. No booty for Moody. Or the kicks like that might get. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Tired of crushing. No, they stay crushing. No, they stay getting crushed, bro. We stay getting crushed, and they crush our heart. Yeah, they do stay crushing because they crush our spirits all the time, Mr. Cool. Sure. There we go. So that drive was 8 plays, 4 rushes, 4 passes, 42 yards, 4 minutes, 34 seconds, and it ended in a 1-yard touchdown run for Chris Rodriguez. The love sign in Philadelphia. We love to hate the Eagles. If we do win this game, which I don't think we're gonna win this game because we'll find a way to lose like we usually do. Cause like I tell y'all, f those picks. I want us to beat Philadelphia. No matter how bad we were, we can say we went 50. We went 500 in the division. Eight plays, 65 yards. They didn't include that the penalty yardage, which I'm looking off CBS Sports and then CBS the broadcast. That one goes into the back of the end zone. Touchback. First and 10 from the 35 of the Eagles. Here we go, guys. McKee under center sends a man in motion from left to right. This will be Bixby up the middle as he's hauled down after a pickup of about one. That's McGee on the stop. Jordan McGee, man. Jordan McGee, wow. He does, man. You just got to give these guys time. Let them develop. If he can stay healthy, I look forward to seeing what Jordan can do in 2026. McKee fires right on a second and 9. That one's caught out of bounds. Cooper picks up 10. Samber's still on the force out. Ran a little out route, gave him a lot of space. Man, we got to start calling this defense mattress discounters because we're always giving you some cushion for the pushing. First and 10. They hand off to Bixby up the gut. He'll get it in midfield, picked up 4. Ugh. Buffalo 14, Jets nothing. Buffalo wearing those red helmets. Their final game at Ralph Wilson Stadium or Highmark or Landmark, whatever they call it. This is Bixby trying to bounce off right side. There's a flag. He gets up to the 49 of Philadelphia. Sean Hockley will step to the podium. Drake Jackson was lined up in the neutral zone, so it'll be 5 yards. No play there, so it'll be 2nd and 1. Drake Jackson, I said Johnson. No, I didn't say Jackson. Man in motion for McKee. Play action. Tanner steps up, fires right, guys, man. Cross Bixby, breaking a tackle down the right sideline, out of bounds, inside the 20 to the 19, picks up 26 and a first down. Just piss poor tackling by the Burgundy and Gold, almost 30 yards on that catch and run. Bad tackling by McGee. Then Will Harris slipped on one. Bad miss by Jordan McGee. Empty gun. Tanner fires right. Got his man at the 10. And that's Granson. Picks up 5 to the 9 of Washington. Broncos 10, Chargers nothing. McKee 8 of 10 for 128 yards and a touchdown pass in his last 10 attempts. 9 of 11 for $131 and a touchdown. Okay, fires. Got A.J. Dillon close to the sticks. Probably about 2 yards shy. Picked up 3. Third and 1. Less than 5 to go before halftime. Jahan Dotson in motion. Key rolling out, looking to the end zone, incomplete. So it'll be 4th and 2 from the Washington 6. You got to think Philadelphia's going to go for it here. Jahmyr Gibbs catches a 15-yard touchdown. 13-0 Detroit on top of Chicago. Try and do that hard count. And it'll be a timeout, Philadelphia. Wow, the first time we didn't fall for that stuff. Fourth and 1, empty gun. 3-by-2 look. Key Rowan feeling the pressure. Jacob Marsh on pursuit. And it'll be incomplete. He rolled out to his right. And so it'll be a turnover on down for the Eagles. And Washington will get the ball back at the 6-yard line. So that ends an 8-play, 54-yard drive that took up about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Good job for the defense. I blame y'all's boy. Who's y'all's boy? What's his name? Joe Witt. Oh, Joe Blow Witt. Yeah. Hey, shout out. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I figured we change up a little bit. There's this app working with called Assist, and they provide the scoreboard and everything. So I'm actually streaming on their website too. And I think it's a lot less busy than what we've done before with the CBS ticker in the background. I can sync it up to where I'm watching it and everything. So pretty cool. Shout out to Sean and the guys. They're not hosting career days today. There's no career fair for Washington today, but we got guys putting stuff on tape. Now we can see at real speed when we getting cooked at top. You see, look, bro. I mean, it could be worse. We could be the Titans. Titans have no hope. Even with Cam Ward, they don't have any hope. And never know. You never know. We said about Drake May last year. Mm. And I tell you what, Jacksonville, they put belt to ass on Tennessee. Was it 38-7 or 41-7? Watching some of the highlights right now. Arizona and LA tied at 6. The Raiders and the Chiefs tied at 3, and would probably be the final football game in Pete Carroll's career. Detroit 13-0 over Chicago, and Caleb Williams 10-0 Bo Nix over the Chargers, 14-7 the Patriots over the Dolphins, and the 14-0 Buffalo over the Jets. I feel like a turnover is gearing up. Do y'all feel like a turnover is gearing up for this squad? And we're gonna burn the time. Oh my gosh! Wow, wow. Adam Shine in the CBS studios in New York. Look at Jared Goff. They're going to try to run the score up on the Bears. Look at Jahmyr Gibbs into the end zone on the crossing route. Touchdown. Will it help Detroit win the game? Yes. Does it help them continue the season? Absolutely not. They are going to be in Cancun with us watching the playoffs next week. So now we get back to it. Back to it then. Rodriguez on the carry. He's met in the backfield, but he'll plow forward for pickup about 2 to the 8. 2nd and 8. Jihad Campbell, that's who I wanted in the draft last year. Not Josh Connery. I needed Jihad. I wanted to declare a war on everybody's offense. And Philadelphia snuck up and got him. Because we still had Bobby Wagner, right? Trips to the right. Debo goes in motion from right to left. This will be a quick little screen. That's to Burks. Picks up 6. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 14. Oh, look at Cliff Kingsbury over there. That's why I called him Frankenberry when he was in Atlanta. He only showed Arizona. He only showed up a little bit. He's like the cereal. He only showed up during Halloween time. Third and 2. Master John Bates in motion. Delayed handoff. This is Rodriguez powering up, carrying a couple dudes across the 20 to the 21. Picks up 7. It'll be a first down for Washington. Clock rolling at 3:11. So Washington. Y'all didn't see that. Want to see this, what we're looking like on 3rd down. We got 11 first downs. We are 3 of 5 on 3rd down right now, and 1 of 1 on 4th down. 15:43 in the time possession. Left to right in motion goes Debo. This will be Rodriguez again, powering forward for pickup of 3 to the 24. 2nd and 7. And they're talking about the Visa the Verizon halftime report on CBS. Kevin Harlan's going to look at the playoffs. Hey, shout out to Kevin Harlan. One of my favorite guys. One of my favorite play-by-play dudes. I miss him in basketball. Can't wait for college basketball when he'll be back. So this will matriculate down to the 2-minute timeout, the 2-minute warning. Nobody really cares. As we're running the ball, like we've got the lead, but we're tied at 7 apiece. Happy New Year. I think anybody with a pulse probably would be ashamed of what they're doing here, Chevy. AP. I mean, if Jesus was the GM of this team, I think he would be upset right now how this team is performing. He'd be asking, Lord, why has thou forsaken me? I don't know, son. You put this team out there on the field. That's what he'd say. Pretty sure. Not just at the risk of sounding blasphemous, but it is what it is. Nice start to 2026. I guess, man. I guess. Cam Jordan smells like hot dog water. The fact that these people know Jesus got answers, LOL. That guy got us looking like in it. Nah, I don't know, but I've seen NAIA schools before. Trust me. Yeah, bad. If we look like NAIA school, what do the Raiders look like? What do the Titans look like? The Browns? What do these guys look like? Just asking. Hey, you go away. Spams. Why are we worried about that? It don't matter. It does not matter. Second and 7 under center. Wow. Look like NFL offense. Debo in motion. Play action. Josh fires. Intercepted. Jalen Hunt on the interception. There it is, boys. There's a turnover. I need defense, man. I need defense. Whew. That ball just hang. It was like flat, but it hung. I knew it was coming. I told you. I feel like a turnover was gearing up here. What did I tell y'all? Y'all ain't won't believe me. I told y'all. Hey, y'all did believe me. Oh, look at this. Over the middle, caught by Cooper down to the 5. There's flags all over the place. Let's see. Y'all do remember Sean Hockley is the referee who did the NFC Championship game, right? He's pointing in the way of the Eagles. Oh, wow. Wow, now you decide to help out Sean Hockley in a game that doesn't mean anything. But you were about to award points. Why'd you decline the option for a runoff? Let the clock run. What is Dan Quinn doing? I'm gonna say that was a little horse crap. I'll take that, but that's horse crap. Oh, he's like, he ain't put his hands together. Like, please, I'm sorry. Man goes in motion to the wide side. McKee looks, fires left, looking for Dotson. That one incomplete. Turned around too late. We can't have Jahan scoring touchdowns on us. I'm sorry, y'all. We can't. Matthew Stafford. Back shoulder fade. Puka. Touchdown. Rams could be going back to Carolina with the win. Tanner, delay handoff. This is Tank Bigsby. He ain't going nowhere. Look at Deron Payne. Look at Deron Payne playing like it's the first game of the season. Like we got the playoffs on the line or something. Instead of the off play. And look at Bobby Wagner, the old senior citizen coming up in there. 3rd and 10. You and me both. Why didn't you just run the? That's right. Why didn't you just run the time off? You didn't take that 10-second runoff. McKee looking, fires over the middle. That one's picked off. Picked off across the 10. That's Jeremy Reeves, the 20, turning up the field. 25, tripped up at the 29. Big Jeremy Reeves. Don't y'all celebrate. You ain't done crap all season. Why are you celebrating? Get off the field. Get off the field, man. Why are we celebrating? Second career interception for Jeremy Reeves. The first is twice. I guess you got to celebrate. You thirsty. You know, it's like Eddie Murphy said, right? It's a cracker. If you've been in the desert all this time, it's like, this is good. What kind of cracker is this? Ritz Premium right there. He had his premium cracker right there. He forgot what it was like. Go ahead, Jeremy Reeves. Sherman. Hercules. Good job. Good job. Lord of mercy. I hope so, Eric. I can't stand them. I'd rather go to the dentist and get all my teeth pulled out with no numbing. No numbing. Didn't see the Eagles win another Super Bowl. I'd rather sniff paint. I just rather sniff a lead paint than watch the Eagles win anything. I can't say I could go a long way. I would rather have drinks with Jim Jones and Bill Cosby than watch the Eagles win ball games. What's up? What's up, Santiago? 48 seconds. We got. He might throw another pick here too. Trips bunch to the right. You gonna burn a timeout coming off the TV timeout? Stomps his right foot. Guard keeps on looking back. Like, why does that? Come on, snap it. Fires left. Caught it at the 35. About the 37. Come on, move. Let's go. Jeez. 33 seconds left. Johnson looking, fires left, got his man. That's Terry. Come on, let's go. If you want to make something happen for Moody Juice, whatever his name is. Timeout, Washington. Thank you, Kevin Harlan on CBS. They don't win the Super Bowl. You say this shit. Imagine if we had timeout. I know, right? No real rushing game even with Barkley, unless it's against the Commanders. You say that, Art, and I might be delusional. You can call me delusional. We had Marcus Mariota, we win that game. I think if we have Marcus Mariota down the stretch, we win that game. Or we make it very interesting. I'd rather speed past a state trooper in Emporia with expired tax and with a non-melanated woman in the front seat. Welcome to my lifestyle. Welcome to my life. Bell snap. Johnson. Force a rush. Okay, there we go. Come on, now you got to get up on the ball. Like, it's no awareness. Come on, y'all. Get up, Josh. Get up. Spike it. Kill it. Somebody, you got to get set. Okay, now we're going to get Moody to kick what would be a, 47, about 55-yard field goal. Jake Moody, he missed one from 24. He bounced it off the right iron pipe. This will be off the right hash. Little to no wind, swirling a little bit there. Jake Moody, 0 for 1, missed a 24-yard field goal. Off the right hash. Washington does get the ball to begin the second half. 56-yarder. Wind picks up a little bit. Here's the snap. Hold. Kick on the way. Up. And it. I'm done. I am done with this thing. He cleared this thing. I'm done with this team. He cleared it. 10-7 at half. Good job, Jake Moody. You ain't booty. I appreciate it. Hey, good. Good job, Moody. Good job. 10-7. My God. Dad, you can't make this stuff up. This is crazy. He dunked a 24-yarder, and then he clears it from Red China from 56. I mean, that don't make no sense. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, if he had cleared it any further, with that much time, that guy could have got out of Venezuela last night. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Come on now. But he dunked the 24. God, this team. I can't with this team. They're like, gee, Moker. Teddy Marty Pancho de Romsada. Yeah, we got 10 points. Yep, that's true. Oh my gosh. Bringing Ole Miss kick. Hey, I'm good. Moody just needs competition. Moody needs competition, Eric. That's all that is. See, I ain't have a problem with them bringing in Matt Gay, but I think you bring in Matt Gay, you should have kept Zane Gonzalez. I told y'all this all offseason. Kickers need competition. That's how you stay fresh. They need competition. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I can't wait to see the clip. So they make clips for us on assist. I can't wait to see some of these clips. I can't wait to see that kick. I cannot. Me coughing and everything through this stuff. Bro, this entire season has been Teddy Mike. You ain't right. And we've been playing like a bunch of foods encore. That's exactly what we've been playing like. No, I don't even think their roster spot should be said. You gotta bring in competition for every damn body. Everybody is part of a 4-12 team right now. Possibly a 5-12 team. God. Dan Quinn could go 17 up and 17 down in his first two seasons. If this was 5 years ago, we'd be like, hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's all right. But for what you had. But no, we front ended all those wins last year. Oh gosh. It's like a bad NBA contract, bro. It's like a bad NBA contract. But y'all, I told y'all this year. So my goal in the playoffs is to do at least one game each week. And then the championship game, do both games. That depends on if baby girl is here in between those times. Baby girl's due Friday, February 13th. Yes, I know. I know. Yes. I become a girl dad on possibly, Lord willing, on February on Friday the 13th. What did I do to have this football team and then all my nerves racked into one individual little female? I don't know. I don't know. But I think God just like, you know what? I made this guy. I'm gonna make him suffer. I'm just gonna get good laughs out of him because every time he gets pissed off, it's hilarious. I really do think that's what happened with me. So yeah, got this crappy ass team, but good things can happen on Friday the 13th, man. February 13th. Appreciate you, Armand. Yeah, I think that somebody's on the hot seat. It might be DQ. And as I've called him multiple times, I've called him Captain Catchphrase. Some people call him Sergeant Slogan. I call him Captain Catchphrase because he changed one every day. I haven't even watched the last two. What's the names? What's that thing they call the Hard Knockers? Hard Knocks. It's the wrong thing. Sorry. Buffalo. And they're at the bottom. Playoffs are all clinched in the NFC. Seattle's the number one seed. Chicago right now at 2. Philadelphia's at 3. Carolina's at 4. 49ers are at 5. Rams are 6. And then at the 7th spot for the second consecutive year, the Green Bay Packers. No, he called Linnell called him Sergeant Slogan. That's what he called her. And I called him Captain Catchphrase. Because I got on Russell's show. I called in the Russell show, and I was like, "Hey, I know Linnell, who congratulations, Linnell Willingham on Westwood One, the official home of all these sports and everything. He does the nighttime drive with all the truckers and everything, um, from 11 to 4. Good job to him. Good to see a brother getting his big break. So congratulations to Linnell. Oh, I thought Linnell was captain. Oh, okay, I got you. Dude slapped the refs hand on the Garrett sec. That's crazy. Hey y'all, I will tell you something. I'm gonna hustle a little bit. So if y'all got TikTok, go and follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to get the viewership on up over there. I probably start doing the Monday after pills on TikTok live on Mondays. So y'all go and check it on Westwood One, wherever Westwood One is. Yes, yes, Don. You will. You will have to listen to them. LA has jumped in front of Arizona 16-6 at halftime. Then it's Detroit 13-0 over Chicago at the half. Denver 10, LA 3. It's the Raiders 6, the Chiefs 3 at the half. In New England, Patriots on top of the Dolphins 17-10, 21-0 in the final game at Ralph Wilson Stadium. Now we say that, yeah, I think it is either way because I think they're the 7th seed right now. Yeah, congratulations to Miles Garrett. I hope that what's the old boy's name from what's that guy's name, the quarterback? I hope Mason Rudolph is there and texted him and celebrating him and said, "Congratulations, my brother." If you know, you know, right? And sending him a nice helmet, a dented helmet there. Yo, I no lie, I was listening to a radio show that's it's on whatever CBS Sports Radio is now, but Infinity Sports Network, and Robert in Annapolis called like a day before his birthday or something, and he was talking about stuff. So yeah, I was like, I know that voice was not. I said, dear God, he's a national star. Carolina clinches the NFC South for the first time since 2016, 2015. That's when they went to the Super Bowl. They had that 15-1 team. And then Jacksonville. If Denver lost, coupled with a New England loss, Jacksonville could be the number 1 seed in the AFC. I'd love to see that. First time since Mark Brunell and company. The Steelers are in with a win, Bruce. The Steelers are in with a victory. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me something to drink before we get started. Had to get this. Had to get this fuel. Oh man. Love to have hometown Tomlin. Yep. One takes all. Yep. I'm split. We'll steal the win, but one time, yeah, that ain't happening, bro. I know. It'd be nice. Hey, sure is Art. Please, someone get Todd Bowles in the building to coach our defense. That would be nice. That would be nice. I'd love to see Todd Bowles. I'd love to see Todd Bowles. And just give me a guy who can either come from that Shanahan, McVay, play calling tree, the next up and coming guy. Get him in there. That's what I want to see. Looks like hops and brew or fuel don't have hops in it. Nah, bruh. I have my own hops. This is high quality H2O. Yeah, this look yellow. I think it's this old cup. Anyway, here we go. Second half underway. Taking across the 20-25 where he's wrapped up. Who was that on the run? That was Burks. Debo can go after tonight. Santiago. Bill back in there after taking a long set down play action. Josh Johnson fires, avoids the blitz. Intended for Burks. Trotter on the coverage. On the pressure. Second and 10 from the 26. John Bates in motion. You know that's going to be a run. Yep. That'll be a quarterback keeper for Josh Johnson. What the hell was that? Oh, my gosh. That's bad. Every time I know they send the tight end, every time we see the tight end in motion, that's a run. That's bad. If we see that, we know that. What do you think Philadelphia's keying in on? Third and 8. Johnson has 3 receivers to his left, drops back, looks, fires over the top, right side. What was the miscommunication there between him and Burks? Bennett on the coverage. It'll be 3 and out for the Burgundy and Gold. What in the hell ham sandwich was that? Crappy execution, too. Hell, Bennett was grabbing him, hooking him. Covey back to receive it from the left-footed Tress Way. This one bounced to the 10. It'll roll to the 5. It'll stay in bounds. Ott will down it at the 9. Maroon. Look at Cade Madrano wearing that Guardian cap. I can't take. I know it's a safety thing. But I like Romeo Dobbs for Chicago. I can't take anybody seriously with that. They said the ball's gonna be down at the 1. At least Madrano is in the game. Yeah, I can't take him serious. Like I just like everybody I see in those Guardian caps, I can't take them seriously. It's so unserious, man. Is that what the young kids say? Unserious. Reminds me of Mark Kelso. The 9 is for the Bills. Tressway, the best player on this team by a mile. Only perennial Pro Bowler and All Pro we've had for years. Has Tressway been All Pro though? Those are questions that need to be answered. All Pro. We're splitting hairs though, arguing that. They'll be at the 9. Hey, let's go Michigan. Wisconsin, Michigan. Number 2 Michigan. Let's go. My Wolverines on CBS next Saturday at 1 or 2. Oh, Frankie Louvu on the pressure there. Came clean, uncovered. Looking for Jahan Dotson. That's the only thing. If we lose, that's fine. But if Jahan Dotson does not score, that is good. Remember, right there, B gap. Wow. Eagles looking like the Commanders, having people unblocked. Good job by Frankie to pull up. Two receivers stacked to the right. This will be Bigsby powering through. Nobody can stop him because he's so elite. Up to the 20. Picked up 11. Wow. It's a first down, Kevin. McKee looks right. Jahan caught it. Picks up 8. Mikey takes down his former teammate. Yes, he was. They were teammates in the offseason last year. Picked up 9. Play action for McKee. Voids a rush on 2nd and 1. Fires. That one's tipped incomplete. No flag. Jeremy Reeves on the coverage. He was looking for Cooper. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Philadelphia. from its 29-yard line. Clock stops at 12:40. Nice play action. Revo, good recovery speed there. This will be Bigsby powering up through the hole. He's going to go nowhere. He gets stood up. Jacob Martin on the wrap up. We'll see what Philadelphia does here. It's fourth down. I mean, if I'm Nick Sirianni, I'll be disrespectful and just go for it. Man, that woman, she is crushing that Stella Artois. River Craycraft back to receive the punt. Or watch the fake. Let's see. False start. Calcaterra. I thought it was Calcaterra for a long time, but it's the G. He's yeah, wow. That's a hit. I like that name. A good strong name. Back to the 24 man to punt it. Craycraft back to receive it for Washington. Craycraft gets wrapped up. Ringo rings up Craycraft. Let's go Wahoo basketball. Wahoo Wah. Hey man, what happened to him against Tech the other day? Oh, we just not gonna talk about that, Bruce, right? Hell, I mean, he ain't been on the roster all season. I don't know if that's a little much on that. That's not a fireable offense. Hell, you need people. You need players, bro. They just brought them back. Yeah, I mean, it's great to be Dotson better than Cray. I mean, yeah, that goes without saying. Yeah, Bruce got quiet though. After I asked him about their Virginia Tech loss. Hello, Bruce. I mean, I don't care either which way. I get paid by the University of Virginia, so I don't care. But I just inquiring minds need to know, Bruce. Yes, I agree. I agree, Armand. Some fans just want to fire every damn body. Man, I'm Chevy golly. We couldn't find nobody at semi-pro fields. At least we know what Craft offers. Do we? Do we? I'm convinced. I'm convinced Chevy just go. He just gonna cry this crowd, bro. Chris Moore, that's a fireable offense. Chris Moore is a fireable offense. I'll agree on that one. Oh, this staff's gonna have major changes next year. I think they're going. I think there's gonna be major change. I think you're gonna see at least 3 or 4 key changes. Well, 2 is given. I think you're gonna see some position changes as well. That's a false start. Chris Chris Paul looking like RuPaul, false starting over there. 31 false starts, the most in the NFL. So back to the 28. Send it in motion. Probably going to be a run. Gives it to Rodriguez. Wow. 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 Where did I get that? He picked up 9. What? The tight end goes in motion. It's a run. It's a run. Boys, come on now. Bruce, you still ain't answer my question though, bro. What happened? What happened on New Year's? What happened on New Year's Eve? I gotta know this about this Wahoo. Well, Wahoo Wah. Play action on 2nd and 6. Johnson fires over the middle, got rid of it. There's a flag coming out. And Ringo wrapped up McLaurin. That's going to be a first down across the midfield stripe to the 42. Oh, it's going to be holding. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Sorry. Automatic first down. Y'all see this is where y'all getting this stuff wrong with Cliff Kingsbury. Cliff Kingsbury has done a good job in Washington. He's done great. So he deserves to move on. He deserves to get a promotion and go somewhere else and help rebuild a franchise. That's what y'all forgetting about. Warm body. What are we using timeout for? Oh my gosh, you just got a first step. Y'all realize it. I'm just going to show you parallels. I'll never forget when we played the Packers on Thursday night in week 2. Dan Quinn did not burn a timeout until like what was 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He never burned a timeout. And now we use these things like candy. I guess a different quarterback as Burks goes in motion from left to right. Oh my gosh, on the snap. Oh, goodness sakes, a fumble. Wow. You come out of a timeout and you fumble the ball. You're not ready for the snap. My gosh. My gosh, that's crazy. That's insanity. That's hilarious. That's just good God. Jesus, Johnson. That's what you come out of the timeout with. You burn the timeout like it's candy, like it's cooked crack with Marion Barry. What are we doing? Bigsby. So the ball's at the Washington 26. It started at the 28. Oh my God. One and nine is so damn Kevin Harlan. Just cutting deep right there. Dotson goes in motion left to right. McKee play action. Tanner steps up, voids a rush. And he's going to get sacked. Noah, there's your boys. There he is, Noah Igbinoghene. He tried to say that 6 times fast. Whoo. Oh, there you go. There you go, Bruce. Bruce might be behind. So it's 3rd and 9. Shipley goes in motion out of the backfield, fires over the middle. That one's caught by Brenton Covey. He's got a first down at the sticks. Commanders, whatever. Oh, he's so disrespectful, Ross Tucker. Cooper goes in motion. Bigsby alone tailback. He'll get the handoff. He'll bounce off the right side. Wow. Washington is minus 13 in the turnover category this year. That ain't going to win you games. Hand off to Bigsby on 2nd down and 3. First down. It'll be 1st and goal from the Washington 6. Hooks him a little bit. He hooked him. Bigsby cutting up. Drives for 3 yards. Preston Smith, Noah Igbenogany on the stop. McKee gives the handoff to Bigsby out of the gun. It'll be 3rd down. No, he did not. They blew the whistle back at like the 2. He gained a yard. Yeah, probably so, Javon, but it's okay. So Bigsby, go back out there. Third and goal from the 2. It'll be an I. And there will be a stoppage of play. Timeout, Washington. And Deron Payne needs to calm down, the dummy. Good Lord, Payne. Oh, wow. Cameron Williams jumping a veteran. 3rd and 2. 3rd and goal from the 2. I formation. This is going to be Bigsby. He carries Jordan McGee into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Yeah, here's what it is. 14-10, the Eagles. Oh, Jackhammers is way in for 6. Unbelievable. And why not? As my son would say, why not? Why not? He's the third. He's emergency quarterback, so he can't come in. It'll be Jeff Driscoll. Late rookies. I'm at work, can't watch. Um, I mean, Madrano's out there. Bill has played. So we've had some of our young guys have played, but we got so many old guys on there. It don't really matter. Let's just focus on running the ball, boys. Jake Elliott kicks this one off. It'll go into the back of the end zone, touchback. Washington will get it at the 35-yard line. That's why you go under center. It's going to be a run. Yep. Rodriguez taking it up to about the 38. 16-0. Detroit over Chicago. So 2nd and 3 from the 38. Center goes in motion. This will be end around handoff to Debo, which has not worked a lot this year. It'll be a loss of 1. No gain is pushed out of bounds. Arizona goes up in front of the Rams. Third and 8. Josh fires. Oh, that one's almost caught by Debo. Hit him in the hands over the middle, and he dropped it. It'll be 4th and 8, so 3 and out for Washington. Tressway to punt it away. Covey fields it at the 20. I'll get it at the 27. Tomorrow's Black Monday. That is correct. You get 2 Black Mondays in the month of January. You get January 5th and January 19th. If you know, you know. Okay, I'm back. We win it. No, Bruce, we're not winning. We are losing, sir. So we are winning, technically, because we get a draft pick, as everybody would say. Ain't gonna lie, the Bills look good in that red helmet and the red socks. Wow. They look good. That should be permanent in their kit. So with the loss, we're locked into the 4th spot, according to Ben Standing. With a loss and a Cardinals win, we would pick at 4. Bring me Bane. Bring me back. Oh, we'll pick Bane. I'll take Bane at 4 from Miami. What's this Trubisky? Trubisky's is out there. First and 10 from the 27. Covey in motion. Go back set to the left. Belt high snap from McKee. Looks, fires over the middle. Got Calcaterra, who gets ridden down, and he's hurt. That looks like that's one of them hip drop tackles by Reeves. And he's going to crawl. That's going to be a fine. Why in the world we only had one timeout? DQ, happy. Timeout, happy. That's one of them hip drop. Reeves going to get fined there. Yeah, no. I'm always behind. We have the third least takeaways in NFL history since 1940. And the only reason why I know this, I'm looking at the Jets and Bills game. The Bills only have 4 takeaways. Now, excuse me, the Jets only have 4 takeaways. The entire in a 17 game season. Insanity. DQ is Ron. Ron is DQ. No, I'm good. Give me Bale. Give me Bane. Trying to get them paid. Trying to get these boys paid 29-0. Buffalo on top of the Jets. I just had to look at this. Jets with them red helmets on. That is nice. You learn from Frankie Louva, I guess. 2nd and 3 from the 34. This will be Bigsby getting met in the backfield. Louvu grazed him, and Wagner finished it up. It'll be 3rd and 3 now at the Philly 34. Jacoby Brissett helping out his former team. Touchdown. With 1:03 to go in the third quarter, it's the Cardinals 20, the Rams 16. McKee fires to Cooper, slashing to his left, and he'll pick up the sticks. It'll be a first down up to the 40. Okay, out of the gun, Shipley to his left, fires quick pass to Covey. He's got a first down across the midfield pipe. He's got a first down to the 48-yard line of Washington after he's tripped up and he's hurt. Come on in. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. Thanks, Don. I got pineapple. Good time. I know. Key play action. Oh, first down. Run to his right. No holding there. Got his man sliding. Is Granson picks up 12. Sliding to his right. No holds here. No holds bar. Bigsby got a first down, picking up 13. Huh? Okay. Sure. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Play action. McKee rolling out to his right, throws that one out of bounds, looking for Dotson. That's okay. Thank you. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's good. Second and 10 from the Washington 23. Key gets about high snap, pumps. It gets blocked into. There's a hold. It's going to be a hold. Chicago has scored. Walker with a 25-yard touchdown reception from Sugar Boo Williams. Yes, this is a Pikachu. Don't hate. It's got to be a hold. It's got to be a hold. What? That was offset. 54. How did his old ass get a face mask? Still be second now. Yeah, he's our leading interceptor, Eric. Yeah. Yeah, we stuck with him. Been hand off to Shipley. Remember, he had that big run that made it 55-23 in the championship game. So it'll be 3rd and 8 from the 21. McKee fires, looking for Covey. That one broken up by 0. Sammer still. It'd be 4th and 8. There you go, buddy. You going to get it. There you go. Thank you, boo. Give him his credit there, Eric. 4th and 8. Jake Elliott on to attempt a 39-yard field goal off the left hash. Snap, hold, placement, kick on the way is up, and it is good. 30 seconds to go for third quarter. Eagles 17, Washington 10. Elliott will send that into the end zone for a touchback. Will come out to the 35. And here comes Josh Johnson, who they have just put the clamps on. Cliff and the Eagles defense. I think he's played out of position too. Tebow going in motion around the way. This is going to be a tight end screener. This is Bates, picks up 10. Got a first down. Picks up 11 to the 46. Final play of the quarter. So 1 quarter to go in a season that has been a disaster, lackluster, a cluster. You know what? Only 15 minutes ago. They were on to 2026. Charles Davis taking over for Gary Danielson on CBS. Davis up the middle, breaking tackles. I'm calling the Buffalo game too. Yeah, Ben struggled. It's like Emmanuel Forbes though. Charles 15 minutes ago in this awful, awful season. Bobby Wagner now has 2,000 tackles. He can finally retire. This will be Bill across the midfield pipe, picking up about 8, maybe 9. He'll pick up 8. He'll say 9 to the 46. Congratulations to Bobby. You can retire. You can take that NBA that you got to Howard and do great things with the Seattle Sounders. Thank you, sir, for your service. You've done great. It's time just to get your old ass and go to the house. Hawk, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. I'm not a national treasure. I'm just a local treasure. It's be a handoff to Bill up the middle. He's got a first down. There you go, Bill Krosky Merritt. I appreciate that. Y'all make it fun. Y'all have made it worth it all season long. Even when I didn't want to do this, y'all made it worth it. Coming back, arguing with Bruce and Chevy and Eric. Appreciate y'all. Trying to get some respect from a man that I always respect, in Armand. It's been a hell of a season. Art, I mean, Nicole's been up in here as well all the time. Don, Paulie, appreciate all you guys. Play action as Josh Johnson avoiding the rush. He's going to break Jihad Campbell's heart as he gets a first down right at the sticks. He'll pick up 9. Appreciate y'all, man. I love the troll in course. I appreciate it, bro. I'm like, hey. I even appreciate Robert, even though he doesn't know what he's talking about half the time. 23-20, LA back in front of the Cardinals. There you go. Look, now it took a while. He's being positive. Go ahead, Chevy. Go ahead, hand off to Bill up the Merritt. I said up the middle as he picks up a first down. I agree. I don't need Buddy Love from Notre Dame, though. I don't need Buddy Love. I don't think a running back is as important as getting that defense straight, especially in this division. Three receivers lined up to the near side to the left. Josh signaling, stomps his right foot, takes the chest side snap. He's going to look to the end zone, firing for Debo, who's held up. He's grabbed. Where's the flag at, man? Pass interference to the 1. Pass interference. Defense, number 21. Ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. It'll be a first down for Washington. Oh, illegal pass interference. 22. It'll be at the 1. So here you go now. You got to go for 2, right? If you score. Hey, we'll take it late. We'll take it late. We'll take it early. 3 tight ends. Send it in motion. Krosky Merritt, the lone setback. They'll hand it off to Bill. He'll plow forward as he'll fall to the front porch. He'll gain 1. Second and they'll say no gain. This is where you send Rodriguez in. This is where you send Rodriguez in. Second and goal from the 1. Under center is Johnson. He'll send Scott in motion. There's going to be a false start. Back to the 5. Ben Sennett. Well, we're going to screw the pooch on this one. Appreciate you, Robert. Oh, we'll be back. We'll be back. Hey, I'll have 2 with me next year. Hey, baby girl, baby boy with me. Baby boy can return 2. Second and goal from the Philadelphia 6. Terry will line up wide to the right. Be 2 tight ends here to the near side to the left of Josh. The tailback is Krosky Merritt. And that's where Johnson's going for Terry, who gets knocked down. That's going to be first down to the one again. Pass interference. So we pick up 5. My gosh. Hey, man. Chevy, I know you hate on us, but damn, it must be hard to be a Jets fan. They should let us duel the Jets for the second pick. They got 8 penalties for 92 yards through the Eagles, and they have a 7-point lead. 11-11, make a wish. That's where the clock stops at. Krosky Merritt's still out there as the tailback. Chris Moore goes in motion. He'll come set. They'll hand it off to Bill, and he gets swarmed. That's going to be a loss of a couple. Lord have mercy. That's a loss of 3. Why are we why are we running Bill up the middle? Like, can't pitch it outside or something to the brother. Like, this is what you work on in practice all week long. Second and goal. Back at the 4. Rodriguez is there. And we got to burn our last timeout. My God. 10 minutes, 24 seconds. I can't wait to see what they draw up coming out of the timeout here. That snap might wind up in South Jersey. Holy moly, man. Their final timeout of the season. My Lord. Jiminy crickets, boys. Two receivers lined up to the near side out of the gun. Rodriguez is at the left hip of Johnson. Now they're going to give it to Rodriguez, who's blowing forward. It'll be third down. Trotter on the stop. Allegretti. Watch this. We're going to get a hold or a false start here on third down. Alex. Trent Scott, excuse me. I don't know why I said Alex Scott. Trent Scott checks in. 3 seconds on the play clock. Play action. Josh looking. Fires back and ends. That one's caught. Big John. Master John Bates for the touchdown. Shakes one off in the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Got to go for 2 now, right? Got to go for 2. Got to go for 2. Go for 2. Go for 2. Just go for 2. That was John Bates' first career receiving touchdown. Woo! Moody is good. We wouldn't mind if it's a first career touchdown reception. That's what you get when you're the best blocking tight end in the NFL. A tight end who can't catch. That's a nice way of saying it. And Josh Johnson threw his first touchdown since 2021. Is it? I gotta see if that's John Bates. Did he catch it? So he caught 2 touchdowns his rookie year. I'm looking at this correct. Oh, his first touchdown since 2022, actually. Say CBS is trying to screw us in John Bates. No, Javon. It is the fourth quarter, buddy. Fourth quarter. And Chicago has the equalizer against Detroit now. It's 16 all. I was not excited for him to play in this game. He might have been excited. I don't think anybody in Washington was excited for him to play in the game. Maybe they were. They want to go lose. This is Shipley breaking a tackle up to the 36-yard line on the return. Caleb Williams says, I know I don't like bending over to the Lions. I'm going to score and shove it to him. Colston Loveland on a 2-yard touchdown reception. It's no innuendo to Caleb Williams either. So y'all just be respectful. Brenton Covey goes in motion. Play action, roll out right. This is McKee. Granson on the reception, picks up a few there. So it'll be second down and about 6, second and 4. Y'all know I ain't lying about him. Key fakes the handoff. Rolling out to his right. He's going to throw this one out of bounds. There's nobody there. That's intentional grounding, right? No, he wasn't. That's bull jive. You can't challenge it, though, if you're Washington, because you don't. Guess what? You have no timeouts. Nobody was there. But he's out of the pocket. So it'll be 3rd and 4 from the Philadelphia 41. 30-20. The Rams are on top of the Cardinals now. Looking for Dotson over the middle. Too high for Jahan. Jones was on the coverage. So it'll be punt time once again for the Eagles. Ooh, oh, nearly blocked there. Ball will go out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Here we go. Just got to run the ball. No, the Eagles are not crushing us, actually. Times five when you get clapped. No, it does not. It drags on. It drags on. I don't know. That's a good question. Denver looking to lock up the number one seed in the AFC. They're up by 13 on the Chargers. Yes, it has been. Speaking of Diddy, hello. I don't know why I have this, but I still have it. Remember when we beat the Browns last year? It sat on the mantle the whole time. And how you know it's Diddy-less, it's unused. It's unused. Just remember that. It's unused. So it's just been right there the whole time. Since we beat the Browns last year. Why do I have unused? I don't know. Because you know what? Like Cartman said on South Park, I like to have dinner before I get to dinner. I love you. Just stop. Oh, we're at the 23 now. Play action. Johnson firing over the middle. Wobbler to McLaurin, who got contacted. Pass it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. He didn't have to do it. He really did not have to do that. That's funny. That's hilarious. My gosh. He should. And Aaron Glenn, I feel like you gotta give him what did he have to work with there? What's up, Jed? Yeah, that was hilarious, wasn't it? Rodriguez running right side. He's got a first down across the 35 to the 34. Picks up 11. Uh-oh. Oh, sugar. And Brandon Toth is being evaluated for concussion, and Grant Calcaterra has a knee ankle where he's questionable for. Toth. Clock rolls at 8 minutes. 1st and 10 for Washington at the Philadelphia 34. Pistol look. Handoff. Johnson turns, gives it to Rodriguez. Picks up a pair. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 32 of the Eagles. Yes, he did. Such promise. We believed our own hype. We are the hype. We are the world. Man, we were like Michael Jackson, all them singers. We are the world. We are the hype. We are the team. We believe in our own giving. We know we can make the world a better place. Just us and the old guys. An empty gun look. Johnson, quick pass. This is Rodriguez was uncovered. He's got a 20 inside the 50. This is hilarious. This is all-time hilarity. Nobody covered Chris Rodriguez, and he picked up 18 yards. This is hilarious. Hey, man, I like how Vic Fangio got his play calls on the manila envelope. That's what I do during football. I got my manila envelopes. Rodriguez is the tailback. He'll get the handoff. Picks up a yard to the 13. Clock rolls at 6:09. 6-7, I think. Let's take a look at them. 2nd and 9. They're going to hand this one off to Big Bill, Krosky, Merritt, Jihad Campbell, and Robinson. That's just Jihad Campbell on the stop there. Clock rolling at 5:11. Watch this. 3 of 8 on 3rd down. 3 receivers stacked to the right side. Lined up. Split out. Johnson gets chest side snap. Johnson rolling out to his left. Looking, puts his head down. He's going to roll to the 10. Dives forward. 1st and goal to the 4. Oh, gosh, he picked up 7. Oh, you got to be kidding me. This is wild, man. Go ahead, Josh Johnson. Trying to get his 2nd win as a starter. Missed a hold by Chris Paul. Rodriguez lined up 5 yards behind Johnson. They're going to hand it off to C-Rod. He is down to the 1. 2nd and goal from the Philadelphia 1. Clock rolls under 4 minutes. He didn't. Yeah, they gave him a bad spot, but you can't review it, right? We need a replay assist. 2nd and goal from the Philadelphia 1. 3:25 remains in the ball game. Rodriguez, the lone setback, and there's going to be a false start on Ben Sinnott. It's always something. It's always something. We can't have nice things. Ben Sinnott twice down here in goal-to-goal situations will back up the boys in Burgundy. Why you move with them? Why'd you move with the line? That'll stop the clock at 3:21. 17-7 ball game. 17-7. 17-7 ball game. Finally got able to talk. Out of the gun, Rodriguez to the left hip of Johnson. 2 receivers to the right. In motion goes Sinnott from right to left. They'll hand this one off to Rodriguez. He's going to bounce forward, down, back to the 1. They're going to say it's at the 2. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the Philly 2. Clock rolls at 3:03. Jordan Davis checks in here on 3rd down. 6 rushes, 1 pass, 76 yards on this 7-play drive. Burks will go in motion. And this will be Johnson on the bootleg. He's going to roll, walks in, touchdown. Rolled out to the left, touchdown Commanders from 2 yards out. It's 23-7. F those picks and F those birds, y'all. I don't care. Let's go. Let's go. I hate Philadelphia. I hate Philadelphia with a passion. I don't care if we're playing their scraps. I want to beat these Bamas. What did Ringo do? Ringo sold. Ringo sold, man. Moody with the extra point. That's not Booty either. 24-17. There's Jaden Daniels. He's grinning. No clipboard for him. 2:32 with the clock stopped. And we have a 7-point advantage. Josh Johnson recorded his first rushing touchdown since 2018. And then he threw his first. Hey, man, get that man NFC Player of the Week, NFL Offensive Player of the Week, Josh Johnson. Look at him. He was one of the last quarterbacks to win a game for the Washington Redskins. And he looks like he's in sync to win his second start, this time with the Washington Commanders. And no, it don't matter, Santiago. It's over with. If we win, it's over with. If we lost. And they're wearing no throwback jerseys. We should beat them in those throwback jerseys. So, McKee fires to Shipley out of the backfield. He's got a first down and runs out of bounds. Clock stops at 2:26. Does that mean Mike Vrabel is like Dan Quinn too and Ron Rivera also? I'm just asking. Inquiring minds need to know. McKee fires it to Shipley out of the backfield. Wow, he broke a tackle, but Kinlaw cleans him up for a loss of 1. Clock rolls at 2:10. No, Zorn didn't deserve any respect. McKee, pressure, incomplete. Deron Payne trying to get paid. And this is a 2-minute warning. Clock stops at 1:58. I've tried everything. I've had this call for like 3 weeks now. What was it when we played Philadelphia that Saturday? Yeah, I was just getting over the flu. I can't wait to see that John Bates touchdown. New England will be the 2 seed. I keep on getting this mouse, but I gotta order my what's the name? Commander. What am I looking for? Not commanders. I'm looking for. So the 49ers look like they could be going to Philadelphia. Unless Philly wins. 3rd and 11. McKee fires right. Got his man. That one is Jahan. Got a first down. The Chargers will go to New England. The Bills will be at Jacksonville. And then the Texans will go to the winner of Baltimore and Pittsburgh. $41 receiving yards for Jahan. Now, if he were to catch the touchdown, that'd be crazy. Belt high snap for McKee. Voids the press. Throwing it to his right. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Jake Bates will look to win the game for Detroit. 2nd and 10 now. Shipley will go in motion. Fires left. Got Granson. Picked up 7. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the Washington 31. 2 seconds left on the clock as Detroit calls a timeout in Chicago. McKee looking left. That one incomplete. He was looking for Cooper. So it'll be 4th and 3 from the 31-yard line of Washington for the Eagles. Hey, you know what worked great here? Washington should call a timeout and oh, wait a minute. We ain't got none. Jake Bates off the left hash for the Lions to sweep the Bears. And this McKee looks. He fires left high, incomplete. We're going to win the game. Jake Bates' kick on the way is up, and it is good. The Lions have defeated the Bears, and we are about to defeat the Philadelphia Eagles. So the playoffs in the NFC is set. It will be the number 2 seed Chicago Bears will host the Green Bay Packers. The Philadelphia Eagles will host the San Francisco 49ers, and it'll be another rematch as the LA Rams will go to Carolina to take on the Panthers. Seattle is the number 1 seed. There you go. We're calling 2 games. I do the Kevin Harlan special. Man, I don't care. I don't. I told y'all before, F them picks. I'll take it. I don't care. I'm not going to celebrate it. They still got 3 timeouts there. They make it interesting. There's going to be Rodriguez powering forward. Whoa, breaking some tackles up the gut. Hey, we did go 3-3 in the division. I mean, honestly, what's 2 spots going to do for us? What is 2 spots going to do for us? 2 or 3 spots going to do for us? The Cardinals won, so it really don't matter to us in the grand scheme of things. As we have shot down, it doesn't really matter at this point. We're going to get Bane, bro. We're going to get Bane. Trust me. We'll get Bane. We'll get Bane. We're going to get him. Senate goes in motion. This is Rodriguez. Timeout by the Eagles. Clock stops at $1:06. I'll be honest with y'all, though. We should have beat them a couple weeks ago, but it's just me. Senate goes in motion from left to right. High snap, hauled down by Rodriguez. It's only 14 seconds bleed off of the game clock. Trask Way will punt it on 4th and 2 from the 39. Trask. This will be Covey on the field of the punt up to the 28-yard line. 53 ticks to go, no timeout. Nobody can stop the clock. And can the defense do it? I'm good. I want Bane. I don't want Caleb Downs. I'll take Bane. I'll take Bane. You don't draft the safety that high either. McKee, fire. Oh, out of the hands of Covey. So it's not that much of a difference there, Bruce. At this point, McKee rolling out to his right. Frankie Louvu slings him down. That's an intentional ground. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. That's a need to review this. No, it didn't get there. It did not get there. Oh well. Clock stops at 41 ticks. 3rd and 10. McKee steps up, avoids the rush. Von Miller's old butt coming in with Frankie Louvu to haul him down. Clock rolling at 33 seconds. $18 seconds. McKee stomps the right foot. Gets the stack. McKee looks, fires on the sideline, incomplete on 4th and 18. That'll be a turnover on downs, and Washington will win its 5th game of the season and go to 5-12. Dan Quinn's so shocked he can't believe we're going to actually win this game. They can't believe it. Dan McKee will not get lucky 7. And yes, the Jets finish the season without forcing an interception. That's crazy. San Francisco and Philadelphia will meet next week in Philadelphia. Chicago will meet the Packers, and the Panthers will meet the Rams. Good job there, boys. Yay. 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 We didn't lose. Woo, 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 woo. F those picks. F those picks. Sherman. Fabulous. We win. Woo. Okay. Yep. On to 2026 there. Second one for Josh Johnson. Yep. And on the road, too. One in Jacksonville, and then one in Philadelphia. I'm going to throw it. Oh, my gosh. Bruce, don't be so dramatic, brother. It's all good. Man, what does this even matter? The Chargers going for it on 4th and 10. Got Trey Lance. Who are these guys doing this game? We'll see. We'll see, Mark Hampson. Yeah, it is, Curtis. It's sad how your team, with all that offensive firepower, couldn't do a damn thing this year, and they're sitting at home in Cancun with us. So it is sad, brother. As says, thanks. It was fun. Washington won downtime party. That's right. That's right. We're gonna party with that 3rd place schedule next year. Ready to party. Who do we play next year? I gotta see who we play. So what we will play, we play the South, North. Do we play the West next year? Oh God, we play the NFC West next year. Jesus. Whew. Yeah, I think that's right. Yep, it's been 3 years. Yep. We're at 7 now, Dave's. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Man, this machine don't stop. Hey, this is year 10, man. In March, it'll be 10 years of On the Warpath. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I can't believe I've been doing it this long. I think really as far as like the content creating goes, I think the only one that's really outpaced me is Louis T. Everybody else just they've come along since then. So I'm like one of the first ones that really started doing it in a large degree. So let's get me to 4,000. Tell you people about it. We gotta get to 4,000. We've been lagging. I've been lagging this year, no doubt. I'm gonna get back to it. Off season, I'm getting back to it, y'all. Um, how much cap? We got lots of cap space, Armand. Hopefully tomorrow night, I'll if I can get done with my radio show, I'll do a Monday after pill, and we'll talk about the season, talk about things going forward. Um, shoot, man, yeah. So it's been a while. I've been doing a while. It's because of y'all. I know a lot of people say that and they just say that just out of fodder and like because they feel like they have to say that. I do believe that I am nothing without y'all. Nothing without the support of my family. My wife who puts up with me every Sunday and throughout the season, and she takes care of our little guy. And you know, we had a lot of uphill battles this year. Of course, you know, my cousin Renee, who passed away, was a big fan of the channel. She passed away back in December. My mother-in-law passed away, and you know that has been tough. But you know, we kept on moving, and you know, we missed a couple of games because of that, but that's all right. I appreciate y'all understanding. Appreciate y'all so much this season. It sucked. I know it sucked, but hopefully we together made it a little bit more bearable than what that crappy ass product was on the field, y'all. Um, I appreciate you, Bruce. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I mean that means that means a lot to me. Y'all know I ain't never gonna BS you. Um, and you know I'm gonna keep it 100, no matter what some people might say to that contrary belief. You know, there's a lot of people who say stuff just to say stuff on the line. I say what I see. And then shout out to Paulie, man, always coming on here. I know he bitches and moans all the time, but I'll be back for the playoffs. Hopefully, I'll get a game in or two. Definitely the championship games, maybe even the Super Bowl, depending on how things work out with the baby and everything. So y'all just stay tuned for that. Um, and I love you guys. I'm not even worried about Dan Quinn's press conference because it's time to go eat and hang out with my family at a reasonable time on a Sunday, y'all. But I love you. We keep that same damn energy. Seventh pick in a meaningless win for the Commanders. Love, peace, and hell. Till next time. I'll talk to y'all later. Sanchez 405. I'm out. As always, we say here, somebody play the damn theme music because I gotta get the hell up out of here. We out, bros.